This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. If you go to theyoungturks.com/GoDaddy, you get the best promo codes in the world.
We've got now 13 different states in America banning Sharia law. Now, in how many of those states do you think there actually was Sharia law? Oh, come on, let's get beyond it. Oh, yeah, of course you know. There was none, zero, right? So here's some of the states: Oklahoma, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Georgia, Indiana, Louisiana, Mississippi, Nebraska, South Carolina, Texas, South Dakota, Utah, Wyoming. Yeah, Utah and Wyoming were on the precipice of getting taken over by Muslims and getting Sharia law instituted there. So thank God they passed those laws. Whew. You know what this story tells me? It tells me we desperately need an enemy. It's just the nature of mankind, and especially conservatives. It's got to be something. It's either the communists, it's the Islamists, it's whatever. And this thing, I mean, you cannot invent anything more than this. Sharia law, Islamic law, taking over the United States, taking over Wyoming, taking over Louisiana, Indiana. I mean, nothing could be more fabricated, but still people are in a panic. In Oklahoma, they passed it 70-30. They're like, oh my God, it's coming, it's coming. You could tell them purple dinosaurs were coming and that they were going to eat your kids. And they're like, oh my God, we're going to pass a law against purple dinosaurs. Everybody's in a panic over the most absurd thing I've ever heard. And by the way, the law in Oklahoma was overturned by a judge who pointed out, yeah, it's unconstitutional against the First Amendment to unfairly single out Muslims. And by the way, that same court, if Oklahoma had instituted Sharia law, which is an if that my mind cannot comprehend, but if they had, that same court would have said, well, obviously that's unconstitutional. You can't take one religion and say it's the law, right? You also can't single out one religion and say, oh, you better not consider anything from them. This is supposed to be elementary in America. But so in order to avoid it just being Islam and Sharia law, even though that's obviously the target, in Arizona they try to get cute. So they banned other things too. They banned Sharia law. They also banned canon law, halacha, and honestly, I feel bad, but I don't even know what halacha is, but I know it's coming. Okay, Arizona, huge problem with halacha. But my favorite, they also banned karma. Can you ban karma? When they asked one of the state representatives, he said, well, we banned it because karma's a bitch. At least I amuse myself. They banned karma in Arizona over the panic. Come on, guys. Bring it down.
Cenk, if you want to buy a domain name, you want to know the best website to go to?
I already know it. GoDaddy.com.
First of all, they have 24/7 customer service.
If you want to download GoDaddy's free iPhone, Android, or BlackBerry app, boom, on your phone instantly. And if you go to theyoungturks.com/GoDaddy, you get all of our promo codes, like TYT1 gets you 10% off of all your orders.
TYT3 gets you a .com domain for only $7.99.
You can't beat that.